Hello crafty friends, I'm Lean from Studio Kato and I'm so happy to be back with another video. If my voice sounds a little bit weird or if I cough a lot, I'm a little bit sick right now, but I'm trying to film this release overview video for Alex Syberia Designs anyway, because I love Alex Syberia Designs and the new release, as always. So let's dive right in and let's hope I can get through this without coughing all over this video. As always, I'm going to walk you through all of the new products. There's a lot of them. And I'm going to show you all of the card examples that I made with the new release so you can get an idea of what's available and also what you can make with it. First up, we have this month's Critter stamp set. It is called Collecting Memories and it is so cute. It's perfect for fall, but also spring. There's a ton of different elements that you can use to create a scene, and I love it. It's so fun and versatile. You can get an example of the coloring here, and there is a coordinating die set available, and as always, Alex Syberia Designs makes die sets that are one, all cut apart already, which is so good. And two, it cuts out every single element in the stamp set, including all of the sentiments. Here is the card I made with it, or the main card I made with it. I actually featured it on another card as well, but I just love this. It's been a while since I've done watercoloring for critters, but I think this worked out pretty well. It's got that storybook feel to it and I love it. I stamped it in brown ink instead of black and that definitely helped. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making this card with these adorable and unique critters. Next up, we have the Floral Medley product suite. So one of these product suites that has a stamp set, a hot foil plate set, a coordinating die set, and a coordinating layering stencil set. I have only used the stem set so far because I got new watercolors and I really wanted to try them out. And then I ran out of time to use all of the other products in the product suite. But I just love this large floral arch. It's so fun. You can absolutely create a wreath out of this. Just stamp 2 or hot foil 2 of them. And you can get a whole different look. I really love this set. What I also want to note about this, because usually when companies, not just Alex Syberia Designs, but when companies release a coordinating stamp and hot foil set, the hot foil set doesn't generally include any sentiments. And then you have, usually, the die set that includes all of these die cut elements that aren't included in the hot foil set, and that's not the case here. So you have a coordinating die for all of the sentiments, and these do work with the hot foil set as well, which is so fun. I also love that they included a standalone flower there. You can use this to stamp patterns maybe, or just one flower on a card right in the center would make a really fun cast card as well. Almost forgot, but you do have this layering stencil set to color this in, and this is a fun example of the coloring that you can do. And it does include the stencil for this standalone rose as well. There's one more floral stamp set in this release, and it's a huge one. This is one of those 6x8 stamp sets, and it is stunning. This is exactly right up my alley. I have so many ideas with it, but usually when there's a product that I have a ton of ideas with, I leave it till the last to make something with it, because I know even if I run out of my creative juice, I'll still have some ideas with my favorite product, and that's definitely what this is. This is my favorite stamp set in this release, even though I only managed to make one card with it. So this is the Watercolor Flowers stamp set. There is a coordinating die set that is available, and each flower comes with an outline, a solid image, and a flower center that you stamp separately. So this is a very simple layering stem set, especially because it almost looks better when they're not lined up. I didn't line up the stems in this card. If you want to cut them out with the die set, you do want to line them up pretty much perfectly. But you don't have to when you're stamping a background, and I think it makes it a lot more interesting if you don't. So that's what I did here. And I used one of our new word dies on this. Yeah, I'm a little sick and my brain is not cooperating, but this is one of those giant word dies that pretty much fills up a whole card, and it says your feelings are valid. I die cut it from the background. I die cut it a bunch of times from white cardstock to stack it up. And then I offset a layer of gold cardstock behind it to set it apart a little bit better. And I love how that turned out. Really subtle, but it doesn't disturb my background too much, and I really love that background. Next up is this Chic Roses layering die set, a standalone floral die set. It makes 2 large roses, and there are 3 leaf dies included as well. So there are 5 layers for each rose, but because of this playful style, you can definitely mix and match these layers a little bit differently to create different shapes of roses and different sizes of roses as well. So don't let this set limit you in any way just because there's a guide on the back. I think you can get a lot more roses out of this set than just 2. I made 3 cards with this set because I wasn't happy with this first one. I don't think there's anything wrong with it necessarily, it's just not my favorite colors. So I used the leaves on a separate card here on a orange background, and I love that color combination as well. This is the You Are Loved die set and the Hello die set, which are also 2 new sentiment dies in this release. Now, this is a card I definitely do love. These colors are a lot more up my alley, and it just says thanks. This is an older die set from Alex Syberia Designs, but I love that dainty font with those really bold roses. Love this. I really like how this card turned out, and these roses make it so easy. They're so easy to layer. Next up is the 2 background products. This is the Trendy pattern cover die, and this is the Trendy pattern layering stencil set. So yes, these do cut out or stencil the same pattern, but it's a very different look. So you can use the outline die just on its own. I did some die cut inlay with this, so it does look a little bit more like the stencil than maybe it should. But yeah. This is the layering stencil. It comes with 3 stencil layers, and it's really easy to put together. Let's go over my cards here. I made a ton with them because I cut out so many pieces or so many colors for my die cut inlay technique that I didn't want to let any of them go to waste. So I just made 4 cards with them. You can see a large smile here, which is one of the new sentiment dies. There is the fun little bear from that critter stem set I showed you at the start. And these beautiful, thoughtful sentiments are from our self-care sentiments stem set. I loved doing the die cut inlay on these. It is so relaxing to puzzle this all together. And yeah, I got a ton of cards out of them. Love doing this. So let's show you some of these sentiments as well. Actually, I have that stenciled card to show you too. So this is the stenciled trendy pattern, and I used some really nice fall colors here with a gold smile on top as well. So these are all the 4 new sentiment dies or die sets. You have the large smile die, which is just a scripty layer, no shadow layer here. Then you have the You Are Loved, also just a scripty layer. This cuts out 2 pieces. So if you're putting it together, you're putting 2 parts of the sentiment together. So it's you, that R and the E are attached to the U, and then the A is attached to the loved. So you don't have a ton of separate letters to fiddle around with. This is that Contemporary Hello die, and it's the only sentiment die set in this release that includes a shadow layer. I didn't use it on my card here because I didn't think it needed it, but yeah, it is available for you. And then we have the Your Feelings Are Valid die, and this cuts out all in one piece, except for the little tittles on the eye there. You can see this here. I did some, yeah. I explained this card already, I think, but yeah, it's just a huge sentiment, and I love those. You can also put some just smaller flowers around this as well. That would be fun too. You don't have to create this busy background for it. So this is the new Alex Syberia Designs October release. A ton of fun new products. Beautiful for fall, but any occasion really. And I love the thoughtful sentiments in here. Now don't forget, there is a blog hop going on today where you can win tons of prizes to the Alex Syberia Designs store. So check that out. I'll leave a link of that in the description below. And there will also be a YouTube hop on Saturday and an Instagram hop on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. So you can check out all of those out for some amazing giveaways. I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I hope you love this release as much as I do. Don't forget to check it out. In the description below will be all of those useful links to take you to the new products. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!